Imagine this. You finally bring home that dream luxury car. Leather seats that feel like a personal throne. Technology so advanced, it makes you feel like you're driving the future. But the moment the factory warranty ends, the dream turns sour. Suddenly, every small repair demands thousands. Electronic gremlins appear out of nowhere. That dream car you worked so hard for quickly becomes a financial black hole. This story is far too common in the high-end auto world. Most luxury vehicles age poorly, either because of complex technology, fragile components, or astronomical maintenance costs. But here's the good news. Not all of them fall into that trap. A handful of premium cars break the stereotype, offering true long-term dependability without draining their owners. These rare gems balance refinement, engineering excellence, and durability. Today, we'll explore 10 exceptional luxury cars that stay trustworthy long after their warranties expire. They're not just status symbols, they're smart choices. And number 1 on this list? It's been called one of the toughest premium sedans ever built. A car so dependable, it could outlast the very people who drive it. Let's dive into the countdown. Number 10. Mercedes-Benz E-Class W212. When people think Mercedes-Benz, they often imagine sophistication paired with a hefty repair bill. But the W212 generation E-Class is different. This mid-size sedan, produced between 2010 and 2016, stands out as a true survivor in the luxury car world. Why? Because Mercedes went back to basics when they designed it. After the problematic W211 generation, which was plagued with electrical chaos, rust spots, and catastrophic suspension failures, the W212 became a redemption story. They strengthened its chassis, simplified its systems, and prioritized long-term usability over flashy complexity under its hood. The later models feature the M276 3.5-liter V6, a naturally aspirated engine producing a healthy 300 horsepower, paired with a 7-speed automatic. Diesel enthusiasts can opt for the OM642 V6, which is legendary for enduring over 250,000 miles with proper care. Even the E550 V8 variant has aged gracefully, though it does demand more upkeep than the 6-cylinder options. But here's the catch. Not all W212s are created equal. The 2010 and early 2011 models still carried remnants of the old problems: early air suspension failures, steering vibrations, and transmission software issues. If you're shopping for one, stick to 2012 and newer models. In a world where newer Mercedes sedans have become rolling experiments in overcomplicated electronics and often suffer because of it, the W212 feels like the last of a dying breed, a true Mercedes sedan, built to last decades. Number 9. BMW 440iF 32. BMW has a reputation for producing exhilarating machines that become money pits once their warranties run out. But the BMW 440i, part of the F32 generation, breaks that pattern. Its secret weapon: the B58 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six. This engine, producing 320 horsepower and 330 pounds-ft of torque, has earned a reputation for being one of the most robust power plants BMW has ever made. It's so good, Toyota trusted it for the reborn Supra. And that tells you everything you need to know about its reliability. This engine pairs with the ZF 8-speed automatic, a transmission so smooth and sturdy that many manufacturers use it across their lineups. Together, they create a performance car that feels just as thrilling to drive as it does secure to own. That said, no machine is perfect. Some 440i owners report high-pressure fuel pump failures and carbon buildup in the intake valves. But compared to the nightmare fuel that was the previous N54 and N55 engines, these are minor hiccups. Depreciation also works in your favor here. BMWs lose value fast. meaning you can grab a well-maintained 440i for a fraction of its original cost. But avoid the 430i as its four-cylinder engine struggles with timing chain issues and heavy oil consumption. The 440i proves that BMW can still build a long-lasting car that doesn't punish you for loving performance. Number 8. Audi S4 B8 B8.5. Audi often catches flack for building stunning sports sedans that crumble under the weight of ownership costs. But the B8 and B8.5 Audi S4, produced from 2009 to 2016, are a surprising exception. At its heart is the 3.0-liter supercharged V6, pushing out 335 horsepower and 325 pounds-feet of torque. This isn't the problematic turbo setup that plagued earlier Audis with oil-burning habits and turbo failures. Instead, it's a rock-solid engine designed for both speed and longevity. Transmission options include the smooth shifting ZF 8-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual for those who want total control. And for those worried about winter weather, Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system makes this sedan a year-round powerhouse. Still, you'll need to watch for a few quirks. Thermostat failures leading to overheating. Carbon buildup in the intake valves, a common issue for direct injection engines. And mechatronic issues in the dual-clutch transmissions of early models. For the best experience, aim for 2013 to 2016 models, which received software refinements and addressed most early electrical issues. If you want a luxury sedan that blends everyday reliability with a playful edge, the B8 S4 hits the sweet spot. Number 7. Lexus RX 350, when reliability comes up in conversation. One brand always dominates: Lexus, and the RX 350 is the crown jewel of dependable luxury SUVs. Why does it stand out? Because this isn't a complicated, turbocharged machine designed to impress reviewers. It's a workhorse in a tailored suit. Beneath its hood lies the 2G RFA 3.5-liter V6, a naturally aspirated engine producing 295 horsepower. It pairs with an 8-speed automatic in newer models, offering buttery smooth shifts without the headaches of dual-clutch complexities, while rivals chase ever higher horsepower figures with turbo setups and inherit the reliability problems that come with them. Lexus stuck to proven engineering principles. The result? These SUVs often run well past 300,000 miles with little more than routine maintenance. What can go wrong? Honestly, not much. A few owners complain of dash rattles or infotainment quirks, but mechanically, these vehicles are nearly bulletproof. The only real blemish: 2010 to 2012 models had occasional oil consumption issues. But Lexus quietly corrected the problem in later years. If excitement behind the wheel matters more to you than peace of mind, this may not be your pick. But if you prioritize unshakable dependability, the RX 350 is one of the smartest buys in the luxury SUV market. Number 6. Porsche 911, 997, and 991. Can a high-performance sports car also be a beacon of reliability? For the Porsche 911, the answer is a resounding yes. The 997 and 991 generations, covering roughly 2005 to 2019, are shockingly dependable, even when driven hard. Their 3.6-liter and 3.8-liter flat-six engines produce between 325 and 445 horsepower, depending on trim. Crucially, these models ditched the catastrophic IMSS-bearing failures that haunted earlier Porsches, making them far safer long-term bets. The PDK dual-clutch transmission, one of the smoothest gearboxes ever created, is also renowned for its durability. Now, let's be real. Maintaining a Porsche isn't cheap. Expect rear main seal leaks, occasional carbon buildup, and pricey service intervals. But when you compare this to the repair bills for, say, an Aston Martin or Ferrari, the 911 looks like a bargain. That's why these cars hold their values so well. A 911 isn't just a car you drive. It's an investment in an automotive icon that keeps giving year after year. Number 5. BMW X5 Go5 40i trim. If you've ever owned a luxury SUV, you know the heartbreak. Electrical faults, blown air suspensions, and repair bills that make you question your life's choices. Older BMW X5 South were prime examples of this nightmare. But the Go5 generation BMW X5, particularly in the 40i trim, is different. This model is powered by the same B58 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six found in the BMW 440i. Yes, the very engine that earned Toyota's trust for the Supra also lives here, producing a strong 335 horsepower and 330 pounds-ft of torque. It's matched with the tried-and-true ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, offering silky smooth shifts and impressive durability, compared to its V8 siblings, notorious for timing chain disasters, oil leaks, and overheating issues. The six-cylinder X5 is a paragon of dependability. Many owners report surpassing 150,000 miles with few major repairs, which is rare for a German luxury SUV. Are there quirks? Absolutely. Electronics can be temperamental, and the optional air suspension is prone to wear at higher mileage. But the key is simple. Avoid the V8 South and stick to the 40i, and you'll own one of BMW's most dependable SUVs ever produced. If you need space, comfort, and a confident driving experience without fear of constant mechanical failures, the X5 for OI is a smart bet. Number 4. Lexus GX 460. Imagine a luxury SUV that doesn't just survive years of daily driving, it laughs at abuse. That's the Lexus GX 460, a rugged luxury SUV that hides its true identity well. Beneath a soft leather and premium wood trim lies the soul of a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, meaning this SUV is built to thrive where most luxury vehicles crumble. The GX uses a 4.6-liter 1U RFU V8, churning out 301 horsepower and 329 pounds-ft of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic. It doesn't rely on fragile turbos or complex electronics. Instead, it offers bulletproof old-school engineering designed for decades of reliable service. Sure, the fuel economy is abysmal, 16 mpg combined, and the infotainment system feels ancient, but when you want an SUV that can last longer than your mortgage, nothing beats the GX 460. Some owners report suspension where after 150,000 miles and a few cosmetic annoyances. But mechanically, this thing is a tank. In fact, over 11% of GX 460 owners keep their vehicles for more than 15 years, a statistic few other luxury SUVs can touch. If you want a luxury ride with unstoppable Toyota reliability, this is it. Number 3. Porsche Macan. Porsche has mastered the art of building performance cars that last, and the Macan is no exception. This compact luxury crossover manages to deliver sports car thrills without sacrificing long-term dependability. Options include 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 in the Macan GTS and Turbo, 375 to 435 horsepower, 3.0-liter single-turbo V6 in the Macan S, 348 horsepower 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder in base models, still surprisingly reliable. All of these engines are paired with Porsche's legendary PDK dual-clutch transmission. It's one of the most durable and fastest shifting gearboxes in the world. So, what can go wrong? Early models had occasional water pump failures and transfer case issues, but Porsche addressed these concerns in later updates. With regular maintenance, the Macan can easily clear 150,000 miles without major repairs, perhaps the biggest testament to its dependability. Resale value. The Macan holds its price better than nearly any other luxury crossover. Because owners simply don't want to let them go. If you want a performance SUV that also doubles as a reliable daily driver, this one belongs on your SHORT number. 2. Acura MDX NOW. Let's shift to something designed for families who want dependability first, luxury second. The Acura MDX, this three-row SUV blends Honda's engineering reliability with Acura's upscale touches, resulting in one of the most practical premium SUVs on the road. The heart of the MDX is the 3.5-liter J35 V6, an engine producing 290 horsepower and 267 pounds-ft of torque. This naturally aspirated powerhouse has a track record of surpassing 250,000 miles with little more than oil changes, timing belt replacements, and fluid swaps. Acura's super-handling all-wheel drive SHAWD adds impressive traction for year-round confidence, and the cabin offers enough space to comfortably haul people and gear. Weak spots? 2016 to 2019 models had occasional rough transmission shifts with their 9-speed automatics, though software updates largely fix this. Some owners also report infotainment glitches and premature battery drain, but these are annoyances rather than deal dash breakers. What makes the MDX stand out is owner loyalty. Many drivers keep these SUVs for 15+ years, passing them down like family heirlooms. If you want a no-drama luxury SUV that handles school runs, road trips, and everything in between, the MDX delivers. Number 1. Lexus GS 350, and now, the crown jewel. If you could only choose one luxury car to drive for the next 20 years, make it the Lexus GS 350. Why? Because this sedan is built like a tank disguised as a business-class limo, powered by the 3.5-liter 2GRF KSV6. The GS 350 makes 310 horsepower and 280 pounds-ft of torque, paired with either an 8-speed automatic RWD or a 6-speed automatic AWD. Unlike turbocharged rivals that demand costly repairs for blown turbos and carbon-clogged valves, this naturally aspirated engine stays simple, clean, and easy to maintain. Many GS 350s effortlessly clear 300,000 miles with nothing more than routine maintenance. Criticisms: sure, the infotainment system feels dated, and suspension components may need attention after 150,000 miles, but those are small complaints compared to the car's overall resilience. Sadly, Lexus discontinued the GS line in 2020, which has made clean used examples highly sought after and expensive. But here's the truth: you buy this once, and you never need another luxury sedan again. This isn't just a car, it's a long-term investment in peace of mind. So there you have it. It's 10 luxury vehicles that actually live up to their promise. They deliver comfort, performance, and, most importantly, reliability long after the warranty ends. The takeaway: when shopping for a used luxury car, it pays to choose proven engineering over flashy features. Whether it's the tank-like Lexus GX 460, the driver-focused BMW 440i, or the bulletproof Lexus GS 350, these models prove that you can enjoy the finer things in life without constantly emptying your wallet. Before diving into practical tips, it's worth understanding why these 10 vehicles stand out in a sea of high maintenance. Luxury machines, proven powertrains. Most cars on this list use naturally aspirated V6 or V8 engines, like Lexus's 2GRF or Acura's J35, or well-engineered turbos like BMW's B58. These powertrains have been tested across multiple models for years, eliminating most early production flaws. Simpler technology. While newer luxury vehicles cram in complex infotainment systems and semi-autonomous features, these models strike a balance, offering modern conveniences without overloading on tech that breaks strong Transmissions, from Toyota's bulletproof automatics to the ZF8 speed used in BMWs and Audis. These gearboxes are industry favorites for their smoothness and resilience. Engineering for longevity. Cars like the Lexus GX and GS are intentionally overbuilt, designed to survive decades, not just a lease cycle. Even the most reliable car can turn into a headache if you buy carelessly. Here's how to avoid that. Check ownership history. Look for 1 or 2 owner vehicles with complete service records. A well-maintained BMW X5 will outlast a neglected Lexus RX every time. Avoid the first production years. Early production runs often carry unresolved issues. For example, avoid 2010 to 2011 E-Class models due to lingering air suspension and software. Bugstock get a pre-purchase inspection PPI. Luxury cars can hide expensive problems. A thorough PPI from a trusted mechanic or dealership will save you thousands in the long run. Factor in maintenance, costs. Even reliable luxury cars aren't cheap to maintain. Porsche 911 parts, for instance, cost more than those for a Lexus RX, but still far less than Italian exotics. Beware of modifications. Stick to cars with OEM factory parts. Aftermarket modifications, especially on performance models, like the S4 or 440i, can reduce reliability and complicate repairs. One of the most telling signs of a car's dependability is how long people keep them. Let's look at real-world data. Lexus GX 460. Over 11% of owners keep theirs for 15+ years. A staggering figure for any luxury SUV. Acura MDX. Many drivers report surpassing 250,000 miles with only routine maintenance like timing belts and fluid changes. Porsche 911. Owners frequently describe these cars as sports cars you can daily drive, praising their ability to endure track days without constant breakdowns. BMW 440i. B58 owners often share that this engine rarely suffers from the oil leaks and gasket failures that plagued earlier BMWs. Which one should you buy? It depends on your needs. Want a sedan that lasts decades? Go for the Lexus GS 350 or Mercedes E-Class W212. Crave performance with reliability. Pick the Porsche 911 or BMW 440. Need a family hauler? The Acura MDX or Lexus RX 350 are unbeatable. Love adventure. The Lexus GX 460 is the luxury SUV that can survive anywhere. Want an all-arounder? The Porsche Macan gives you sporty handling, practicality, and long-term dependability in one package. Here's the truth. Most luxury cars are designed to impress for the first few years and then become disposable money pits. But these 10 vehicles break that mold. They're not just transportation. They're investments in long-term satisfaction. They deliver prestige without punishment, performance without panic, and comfort without compromise.